My name is Joseph Ortiz, and I was raised in a Protestant church and grew up in a family with a very profound respect and fear of God. I was happily married and had a 6-year-old daughter, Samantha. Once a pastor in my own church, I had a congregation of over 2,000 members. I was on my way to becoming the next great evangelist before something happened to me. 3 horrible days changed the course of my life forever. On the first of those 3 days, I was out having lunch with my family when I received a phone call from one of my church members. A sister needed me to come pray for her dying father. I took a taxi and left. 2 hours later, I received another phone call. A drunk driver hit my wife's car on her way home. My wife and daughter were dead. My daughter's last words were, "I want my daddy. My daddy needs to pray for me." After that, I began questioning God. How could you let such a horrible tragedy happen to me? Well, I never got an answer from him. And since then, I've studied multiple religions. I've become a phenom with a vast knowledge in the spiritual world. I know about angels, demons, Santeria, voodoo. However, the untold truth is that I'm just a miserable bastard with an empty soul. Because now, I have no more faith in God. I went from the spiritual to the occult, a very radical man, rebellious. Which brings my story to the present time. 15 years later, I'm a best-selling author and an expert in the paranormal with a PhD in psychology. And I'm on tour promoting my new book, The Evil's Gate. And today will be the second of those 3 horrible days that changed the course of my life forever.
Joseph, where the hell have you been? You're 45 minutes late.
It's good to see you too, John.
Have you been drinking again?
Well, how else was I supposed to drive here?
Well, it must be nice.
Imagine if we, as a society, come to the conclusion that God doesn't exist. That those principles that have helped us to distinguish between right and wrong are in fact not the very foundation that we've all been taught. Imagine if we had no faith or hope. I mean, even today, this very day, with God, people behave like savages. But just imagine if there was no God.
Will you clarify this for me? Are you an atheist? Do you believe in God? You said before, in the upcoming times, those people won't even believe in God. You sound like a man who doesn't believe in God himself, but you want others to believe? Why?
Well, my beliefs are inconsequential. I mean, I've spent the past 2 hours...
I don't understand why you're afraid to discuss your beliefs.
Well, my belief, sir, is that you're here trying to provoke me, and while I'm giving this lecture, I'm just not going to give you the satisfaction, so sit down. Look, don't you people realize that these times we're in right now were foreseen centuries ago? I mean, governments are being overthrown by the people, financial systems are collapsing, and next is the fall of our great American way of life. And capitalism will fail, and it will bring catastrophic consequences, and then, the reign of the Antichrist. And the only way to delay the opening of the Evil's Gate is by keeping God alive. And in conclusion, I just want to leave you with this one thought. You know, make sure you raise your kids believing in God. You know, it doesn't matter what faith or religion. The important factor here is that we always keep God alive. And if we're lucky enough, we may be capable of changing our own destiny. Thank you. Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Professor. I got a call from a priest in Bell Harbor. His name is Father John Bellamy. You two were roommates during a seminar in Europe.
Yeah, I remember him. Did he say what he wanted?
He said it was urgent and he needed your help. He mentioned a little boy that was possessed by an evil entity. And he tried, but he couldn't handle it.
Oh, God, give me a break. All right, well, tell him to find a doctor to prescribe some Valium, and in the morning you should take him to a psychiatrist. I'm not driving out there tonight. Tracy, I've been up for 23 hours straight. He's at least 3 hours away. I'm not driving out there for some boy who's probably suffering from some multiple personality disorder like the last one.
Professor, I did call him back. A police officer answered the phone. Father Bellamy is dead.
He's dead. Do you have a number?
Yes, and an address.
Go ahead.
Hi, I'm S.W.A.T.S. I'm a friend of Father Bellamy.
Father Bellamy's dead. He killed him. He killed him.
Don't say that. Don't say that. That's not him. That's that thing that's possessing him. All you can do is pray and leave it in God's hands.
Well, I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for it.
Reasonable explanation? There is no reasonable explanation for what's been going on here the past few days, sir.
Sir, excuse me. This is a crime scene. You're not allowed to be here.
Ma! Dad! It's happening again! It's happening again!
Carol! Wait!
We're getting the hell out of here.
What happened to the lights?
The power went off when everything started. The electrical system flipped by. We don't know what's going on.
Hi, Joseph. It's been a long time.
How do you know my name?
Don't worry about that, Joseph. I am here for you. I am here because of you. I am you.
What do you mean you're here because of me? Who are you?
I am the one that destroyed your life. I am the one that stopped your spiritual success 15 years ago. But you, scumbag, found a way to get back on your feet again. Do you remember me now? I came back to make you a one-time proposition.
What are you talking about, a proposition?
You stole many souls that were part of my future legion. With your stupid message about God and love, you became too powerful and too difficult to control. I took away from you things you loved the most to stop you. But you're still a very valuable soul, Joseph. I want you to join me, be by my side, and you will be more powerful than ever. Take my hand and join me, or you will regret it.
I need my tools. They're in my car.
I'm not so sure about that. This is getting way too dangerous, and we don't want to be responsible for another tragedy here.
I have to try.
I see you're back with your toys. What are you doing, boy? That doesn't work without faith. Look how pathetic you look. Let me show you what power is.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, I command
command you to leave the body of this boy and return to your kingdom. I command you to leave! Leave!
That doesn't work. Where is your faith? Where is your power? Where is your God? This is the last chance, Joseph.
What is your name? Tell me your name!
My name is S.W.A.T, King of the Night, Prince of the Lost Souls, a messenger of Lucifer.
Let go, my son! Get out and close the door. Right outside the house.
Look at you now. You left your family defenseless, exposed to me. I drove that car that killed your family. You failed them. You failed them.
No, I was doing my job. I was doing my job.
Your job? That man you went to pray for that night, still pretty much alive. Where's your family? Dead. You were not there when Samantha needed you.
Shut up!
I want my daddy. My daddy needs to pray for me.
Is that all you got? I can feel it.
I wanted you to get out!
Come on, boy. Choke me harder. Choke me like a man. You should have accepted my offer. Now, I really got you good, preacher.
This was the second horrible day that changed the course of my life. Forever. I lost. I allowed him to enter my mind. There will be a third day. The day of my revenge.